Oh my gosh, that was amazing. I'm reviewing, this is a review. This is a non-spoiler reaction review of The Walking Dead No Way Out. This episode, 10 out of 10. If I don't say nothing else, this was a 10 out of 10. We got everything that you could even dream or imagine bad happening and epic happening all simultaneously in the same episode. We got to see the evolution of Carl. We got to see the evolution of Rick in a really dynamic way because of his ideals and perspective that the people of Alexandria were not redeemable. Even though he was literally on the cut of just having his relationship with, I forget her name. Oh my gosh. I always forget her name. It really doesn't even matter. But the relationship with the mother, which is Jesse, and, the two children, even though her husband was one of the catalysts of tearing down the town because of what she did to Deanna's husband. Either way, they were in such a bad situation, trying to walk through all these walkers with dead stuff all over their bodies. The level of tension and anxiety that you feel throughout the entire episode is paced so well. Even from the very beginning, when you actually see Daryl and Abraham and Sasha trying to deal with Negan's followers, which I'll talk about that later in the spoiler review, the anticipation and the anxiety is just fueled throughout the entire episode. But I'm telling you, at a certain point, and you'll be able to see my reactions of this episode, I yelled, I cried, I was upset, but the ending and the payoff, the epicness that I saw in the final standoff in the third and second act, it is the dream that every Walking Dead comic book fan had for this show and just the evolution and the process of it. Things happen. Deaths are apparent in this episode throughout. There are people that in this episode surprised me. The situation that happened with the wolf guy that was abducted, the girl that was the medic, that situation gets pushed into a different fold. The dealings that you feeling what is Carol going to do with, the fact of what Morgan did, how is he going to deal with it? All these things get answered in this episode, and they are fueled by the fire that's going on outside of how are they going to deal and survive with these walkers, apparently trying to kill all of them. And oh God, it's so epic. It's so epic. I can't say anything more. Just go to AMC.com. Go and check it out right now. It's actually going to be coming on right after Talking Dead. I'm going to tell Joe to look at this episode with me again because I'm going to watch it all over again. But tonight at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I'm about to have a spoiler-filled discussion with Jarrell's, with Jeremy, and some other people. So hopefully y'all go and check that out as well. Hopefully you enjoyed this non-spoiler review for No Way Out episode mid-season premiere. God, this episode is dope. I'll be back in the spoiler review in just a second.